In the golden age of the Tang dynasty, beneath the vast silken sky of an empire at its peak, there was a love so fierce that even the heavens wept for its suffering. This is the tale of Princess Lian Hua and General Wei Jian, two souls bound by destiny yet torn apart by treachery, war, and the cruel hands of fate. Princess Lian Hua, daughter of the mighty Emperor Xuande, was renowned not only for her beauty but for her wisdom and unbreakable spirit. She was the jewel of the imperial court, a woman whose words could silence ministers and whose presence commanded reverence, but her heart was never meant for the silken halls of the palace. General Wei Jian, the dragon of the empire, was a warrior of unmatched skill, his name whispered in both admiration and fear. He had led countless battles against the enemies of the Tang dynasty, his blade carving a legacy in history. He was loyal and fearless, yet fatally flawed in one regard. He had fallen in love with the untouchable princess. Lian Hua and Wei Jian's love was a secret, one nurtured in stolen moments beneath the moonlit gardens of the Forbidden City, in letters hidden within the folds of silk sleeves. They vowed eternal devotion, pledging to stand together no matter the storm that awaited. But fate is a cruel weaver, and their love was soon put to the ultimate test. The emperor, blinded by power and ambition, had promised Lian Hua's hand to Prince Zhao of the Northern Liang, a ruthless man whose wealth and military strength could secure the empire's borders. Desperate to avoid this fate, Lian Hua and Wei Jian planned to flee, to carve out a life beyond the grasp of imperial decree. But they were betrayed. The scheming Prime Minister Han, who harbored ambitions for the throne, discovered their plan and whispered venomous lies into the emperor's ear. He painted Wei Jian as a traitor, a man who sought to steal away the princess and overthrow the dynasty. Enraged, the emperor ordered Wei Jian's execution. On the night of their escape, soldiers stormed the secret garden where Lian Hua waited. Wei Jian fought with all his might, cutting down his pursuers one by one, but the numbers overwhelmed him. Before he could reach his beloved, he was struck down, chained, and dragged before the emperor. Lian Hua screamed as she was torn from him, her cries piercing through the cold night. She begged for mercy, but her father's judgment was swift. Wei Jian would be exiled, branded as a traitor, and Lian Hua would be married to Prince Zhao within the month. Wei Jian, his body broken, but his spirit unyielding, was sent to the harsh deserts of the Western Front, forced to fight as a mere foot soldier in the empire's most brutal battles. With every swing of his blade, with every wound upon his flesh, he burnt with a singular purpose, to return for Lian Hua. Meanwhile, Lian Hua was forced into a loveless marriage. Prince Zhao was a cruel man, paranoid and possessive, imprisoning her in a gilded cage, but she never yielded. She refused to bear him an heir, feigning illness, poisoning his mind with whispers of curses and omens. She played a dangerous game, knowing that if she faltered for even a moment, she would be doomed. Years passed, and the empire trembled under the weight of internal strife. The Northern Liang betrayed the Tang dynasty, launching an invasion. With war at the gates, the emperor had no choice but to recall his greatest warrior, the exiled Wei Jian. Wei Jian returned not as a broken exile, but as a force of vengeance. He led the empire's army into battle, cutting through the ranks of the Northern Liang with a fury that shook the heavens. His name once again became legend, his loyalty proven beyond doubt, but his heart had only one true victory to claim. Under the cover of night, he infiltrated the palace, where Lian Hua, still as radiant and fierce as he remembered, awaited him. Their reunion was brief but searing. She revealed the full depth of Prince Zhao's cruelty, of the emperor's regrets, of the dangers that still loomed. They had to act swiftly. In a move of daring deception, they orchestrated Prince Zhao's downfall. During a grand banquet, Lian Hua publicly accused him of treason, presenting fabricated letters, expertly forged by Wei Jian, that implicated him in conspiring with the Northern Liang. With the court watching, Zhao had no escape. The emperor, enraged, ordered his immediate execution. With the enemy vanquished and the truth laid bare, Wei Jian was finally restored to his rightful place. The emperor, seeing the unwavering devotion between Wei Jian and his daughter, could no longer deny fate. With a solemn nod, he gave his blessing, though it was laced with the weight of years lost in the damage done. Lian Hua and Wei Jian were finally united, not in the shadows, but beneath the sun-drenched halls of the imperial court. Their love had endured the test of betrayal, war, and time itself, and though their scars ran deep, they had proven that even in a world of deception and suffering, love, true, unbreakable love, could triumph in the end. Their story became legend, a tale whispered in the corridors of the palace, a reminder that no chains, no lies, and no decree could sever the bond of two hearts destined to beat as one. And so, dear listener, the tale comes to an end, but its echoes remain, whispering through time, waiting to be heard again. What do you think? Was their love destined to triumph? Or did fate simply bend to their will? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another journey into the myths and legends of many tribes. Until next time, may the spirits of the ancients guide your path.